Hi everybody, welcome back, Live in the Water Renaissance with me, Sid, and haven't really done much since last episode, still just chilling on the farm. But last episode I talked about wanting to try and automate, oh hello butterfly, to automate the system whereby we can bring items into here and put them into the chest. Incidentally, I mentioned also Sparkplug says that it's told me that the slave, which is underneath there, doesn't extend your network. He is absolutely right. The wording in the documentation is actually very, very confusing, and it let's have a look, see whether we can actually see what not salve. No, it's not that. It kind of implies that that's what it does, that it extends your network, but it doesn't. The actual, basically, your network is 25 blocks in any direction from a controller. So what I probably need to do is relocate my controller out of the thing and actually put the slave somewhere else. Now, if I were looking at the middle, I think we are talking around about here. Now, if I go F3, we are 2431, give or take. So what I'm wanting to do is I want to get, some of these will be subterranean, some of the actual rails will be above ground, and I think it'll look quite cool. What did I say, 2431, didn't I? I ought to write that down. 2431. Lovely. So yeah, the the actual range of the network is basically 25 cube centered on the controller. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a pig, but there you go. I mean, can we sleep? Yeah, no, we can't. What I ought to do while we're at it, you mean, is put this where it belongs, in the wardrobe. Bonk. There we go. My armor's in the wardrobe. Right, let me sleep the night off, and I'll be back. Okay, first things first, let me disengage shaders, because this is going to be a little bit easier to do. Changes the entire look of the place the moment you turn the shaders off, of course. But the first thing I want to do is I want to jump in there. That is our trim. We've got a trim down here, and I want to bring you out of there. We are going to stick a trim here. We're going to stick a draw controller, for want of a better place for the time being, can go here. And we are going to stick the slave here. So that should do. If this is right, we got 25 in each direction, 12 in each direction. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus another 4 that way, more than plenty off that way, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus another 5 that way. It's a 25 cube, so it's going to have 12 up, 12 down. So as far as I'm aware, that should be more than adequate. Now let us just, you are supposed to be, why, the slave is supposed to be an input point, but you can't input point there. Right, that makes life awkward then. How do we go about doing this? Let's see whether this is right. So that's gone in. Now if I were to go and get, what can we borrow? We'll use this. If I were to put one of these and put it right up here, this is as far away from that controller as I can get. And that's gone in, and yes, it's all up there. Okay, So why is that slave not acting the way I believe it should do? Interesting. Right, anyway, that is not helping, but right now what we need to do is come from here. We need to come this way. Let me just get some light on the situation, and then we're going to head this way out until hopefully we get to, let me just come to about here, I think. Pop, that should be fine, and I can grab the rest of this coal and this iron and whatever later. We'll just trundle along here a little bit. Now what we probably should do, well, there's no probably about it, what we absolutely have to do is work out at what point on the outside we want this this to, let me turn those off, to come out, because we're doing it on, well, not the 231, we're doing it on the what was it, the 229. I think that is about here, and we want to probably bring it down here. So let us say 2540. 2540, that's a good position. Okay, and we'll get this tunnel in, and hopefully all will be good and happy. Wow. Tunneling to 2540, 2550, 46, 45, 44, 40. Oh, hello. Have I been here? I appear to have been here. And it is fully illuminated. Okay, cool. Let me just, what did I say, 2540, which is pretty much there. Okay, right, excellent. Let me try. I'm actually a lot further down than I thought I was. Doesn't matter. Right. So that is our position. We're down here. We want to bring the rail system, for want of a better word, in there, and I need to eat because I'm hungry, which is always a good point to eat. What's up there? Nothing. Okay, so right, this is where we're coming in. We need to somehow bring our connector into there. Now the question is, how do I want to do that? It's difficult questions. Difficult questions indeed. Probably want to go this way a little bit anyway, till we get to around about here, and then we should be okay to go up like that. So that's the back of our controller. Can we hooper hopper some stuff into that? Let me get rid of some rubbish for a moment. Well, not rubbish, but you know what I mean. Stuff. I think you can pipe into a slave. I'm fairly certain you can. How to do this? Tell you what, let me have a think. Alright, so just done a quick test. I've extended with some frames and put the slave in with a hopper on the top, and if I go and grab all you out of there, place one in, doesn't really matter, there for example, jump over here, the slave takes that and it is fine and doing. Interesting. What have you got there now? No, that's interesting then. So where did that go? It's there. Yeah, that is potentially problematic, and that is that the storage controller's habit of placing things in empty drawers if it can't find anything. Right, how do I want to test this again? Let's try this. Pop you there. Don't know, that shouldn't have been too far away. You can get there. You have got... oh, bum. Let me grab the hopper again. Hop. Yeah, so it's taken them that time. So that could be problematic. I don't know. But it's still going to be, even if I come in here and go, oh, I've got carrots and I've got carrots, it's still going to be easier to move the said carrots from here to here than it is going to be walking backwards and forwards from place to place. So armed with that, that gives us some options here. So we probably don't need this level of probably want to come a little bit lower down, ensure we've got this on, and ensure that that is lit, and then maybe take you a little bit further. So what we need is we need a unloading mechanism which will unload into this. This is this is the point here. If we've got rails running down there, then this is the unloading mechanism point. Oops. Oh well. And this basically needs to, that's going to go well, let's test it. There's only one way to find out whether that will work, and that is test the damn thing. Let me oak trim. Can I make another oak trim? I probably can. Well, not another oak trim. This one, the fir, because it doesn't have a natural setup. That automatically becomes the so that would go there, and then you would have oh, that's not going to work. Ooh, that's not going to work there. Ooh, right, so we would need to connect you in like that, perhaps. Again, it's just piping. Right, need a bit of redstone. Well, we need redstone. What do we need? A redstone with a stick. So we need a redstone torch. We need more redstone because we're going to need a comparator, which is going to take some stone. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3. So that should be enough of you. Need one of them. We need stone. What we got? 1, 2, 3. Give it a try with that. Worst case scenario, it don't work. It did work. Yeah, excellent. So we'll have a comparator here. That will feed out there. That will go out to a redstone torch there, which will in turn, we'll use you, come to there, and you will have a blob of redstone on the top. There. Is that right? Comparator. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. And if I were to pop something in there, that isn't transferring. Okay, so that needs to come out. That needs to come out. And that needs to go in there. And then we need, actually I need to get something a little bit more professional, I think, than that block there. Let's have a look. What have we got that we can use to relight brick? That will do the trick. That will do the trick nicely. So that goes into there. You've got your redstone torch there. You've got your blob of redstone. Now that's that. So if I now go and put those two in there, oh, he's got in, damn it. Of course, that's fine. That is fine. Let me just take you and plop you in there. So that's off. Okay, let's just go and figure out where that's gone. You are there. Thank you very much. Give me all of that. And that, and that. Thank you. Right. So that's the unloading system in and done, in theory. So what we need now is track. We're going to need powered, obviously, good, the good track, for want of a better word. And we are going to need powered rail, and then we're going to need a whole load of wood and a whole load of materials and stuff and things and stuff. So first things for the track, I'm even though I'm pretty rich and wealthy in terms of iron and stuff and things. No one ever got rich by wasting money. So I'm going to start it. We're going to do a little bit of caving because I keep on passing this cave, which is obviously very close to where there's the mine shaft. I know there is a mine shaft down here. Oh, we'll have you while we're at it. And the reason, obviously, to come down here for a mine shaft is because it's, well, a mine shaft. And what better place to locate free rails than a mine shaft? So yeah, let me continue investigating a little bit around here. And I'll be right back with you. Alright, well that on the whole was not a bad little foray. We got just shy of 2 stacks of rails, more than enough iron to make more rails and things. I did find a minecart with a chest, which is always nice. We managed to join back up with our strip mine down there, so yeah, that's where we came out. We've got a little bit of stuff to put away. Not bothered about the coal. Mob drops can go in there, and if we've got anywhere for it, we can put the rock in there, and we'll stick the minecart away there. Now, if I can't place you down, can I? Without. Now, when I broke the minecart, there we go. So yeah, we can actually reuse these, which is good. That's handy to know. So I also found a little bit of gold as well. So we're going to need rails. And as we know, we're going to need rails. So we're going to need powered rails, and we've got normal rails. Normal rails, iron and sticks, simple. Powered rails, iron, gold, redstone, and sticks again. We're going to need some wood. We'll go away. Hello, Mr. Spider. Right, what was I doing? Completely forgot. So we're going to need some wood. Yes, that kind of goes without saying. Let me just munch this bit of bread that I found down there. We are going to need to keep our eyes out open for anything green and unpleasant. And what we got in the way of water down here? Really have got nothing. I need wood. I need wood. Wood. Edward, wood. I actually need to get a tree farm going. That's probably more important than anything else right now, but the problem is these interesting projects keep coming along and distracting me. I know, and I am not the hardest person in the world to distract either. Have I got anything? What about my blocks bag? Not really. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to chop some trees down. There's no avoiding it. I am going to have to go and get some trees. Where's my map? I would like spruce. Spruce is one of the wood I would want for what I'm going to build, and for the general wood we are going to. Well, you are. Let's have a look. I can't remember. I think we're going to have to head this way. Right, I'm off wood hunting. Alright, been and got a whole load of wood. Now my plan here, not here, is to put our first station, our first system in here. Now, this is nothing fancy, so, you know, this is not going to be the be-all and end-all of, you know, amazing automation and yada yada. It is going to be quite mundane on quite a lot of levels, I think. So yeah, that's and we're going to start off. We're going to need a load of carpenter's blocks for starters. That's going to get us a few more, and quite a few of those are going to want to be like that. Now, what I was thinking was chiseled oak. Why not, indeed, eh? Let me just try and just free up. Oh, we've still got a fair amount of this left anyway. Let me keep those to hand. I've got my oak and I've got my chisel, which is not overly in the best of shape, but it doesn't matter. Gimme. So chiseled oak, and we are going to start off. The bridge bed itself is going to be made up of these oak scaffolding planks. So from here, this is the center. What we're going to do is we're going to start off there, maybe come out a couple, and then this is going to be one of those that's going to come up a good few blocks. Let's just do this to get us, say, to there. So that's going to bring us over that, and then we'll have a support post coming up there of some description. I haven't decided exactly what yet. And then you're going to go, right, this is going to be, well, naturally you're going to have a powered rail here, normal rail, and powered rails probably coming all the way up to here. So that is going to be powered. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, powered. I'll just mark these off like this for now. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, powered. And obviously we need to get down to that hole in the ground that we've dug. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out, but we'll get there. This could look horrendous, of course, but you know, you've got to try these things out, haven't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, powered. Now we're very low down to the ground here, and the actual entrance is here. So we obviously need to go and get down here somehow. Let me just come down. So, and that's the point where we're heading off. Yeah. Do I want to maybe come down as low as that? And then we can continue up. So maybe doing it like this would be a start. And then we can meet up on the top there. Let me just continue getting this route in, because this is probably going to take the longest bit of time. Because we're going to have that there, and then what we're going to obviously have is that's going to come. No, that's not right. That is not correct at all. It's going to do that, isn't it? Because it's going to have to turn around and then go down like this into here. And then this is going to obviously run all the way along here. Now, to be honest, at this stage, the actual floor that we're putting in down here doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. But this is just for me, for marking out where we are and what we're doing. So that's going out there. We've got this, so we're going to come up and then up and out, up and out. Yeah. Well, it's working. We are getting kind of what we're after. So let me go. So that was, so from there, hang on, let me just come this way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be powered. Oh, perfect. Because obviously this will be powered all the way around and down here, almost certainly. Let me get these on, make sure there's no spawnable areas down here at the moment, and we'll tidy this up. This will look nice and shiny. That's obviously spawnable at the moment. Oh, hang on. No. Alright, doesn't matter. That's slightly out, but we shall live. Okay, so at the moment what we've got is a very, very short track. Doing not a lot of anything really. However, what we want to do is this is going to be more of a covered walkway running over a covered track way going over here. So we're going to need to do a few bits of trickery pokery, and are we back in? Alright, so at this stage in the game we're definitely not going to get this finished this episode, but there's a powered rail there. I'm going to have levers on both sides just so they don't look like the usual ugly I built this using levers build. Obviously I have, but that's beside the point. We're going to balance the levers and make them look like they're part of the build. That is the idea, and I've built some powered rails, and that will go all the way down, and that will go there, and then we shall have an ordinary rail. So then this is our launch point. Let me just grab you. So, and there will be a bouton. Give me a bouton. Ugh, don't want that bouton. Let me have a look at boutons. I know it's a button. Bouton. Wood panel. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. I'm all game for trying different buttons. Give me a big button. Everybody likes a big button. Look at that. Bang. 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 Yeah, that is a button and a half. That is a manly button. It's a stupidly oversized button. Okay, so then we're going to run along here, and as I say, we're going to have these wherever those are. We're going to have that, and similarly we're going to run down here, and we're going to have that. We'll probably run, is this going to have, there's a point where this is going to run out, isn't there? Yeah. So we probably want to do something like this, and then if we take you out of there, stick a lever in there like that, that should give it enough juice to get up the top there and hide it away. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then again stick in a lever. I mean, we could do this with redstone blocks, but why waste them when we can do, where are we? I've lost myself. We can do this. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, a lever here. That is going to be one of those. Now that's currently powered. That is fine. That has it exactly as should be. So if we were to jump up, what did I do with those? Oh, I put them away, didn't I? Tell you what, we're done with this for now. So let me go and grab a cart. And, well, a chest cart specifically. And we can give this a little test run. Where's my chest cart? There you go. Chest cart. So the idea is simple. It's so simple, it's not even really an idea. Instead of having to go and harvest stuff over there, and then bring it all the way down and walk in down here and go, okay, we've got blah 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 and blah 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 and this and that and the other. So we have got, for example, 16, 29 tomatoes. Remember that number, and we'll just use this as a shortcut for now. So we've got 29 tomatoes. So if we go, this cart by default will sit here and do nothing. And we'll go up here to our little tomato plantation. Got 29 tomatoes. We are going to add some tomatoes to that mix. We are going to add another 18 tomatoes. And while we're at it, we'll also have the lettuce. If we can we? Hang on, we're going to have problems here if I am not careful. Let me just stick some of that away and we'll get a little bit more lettuce, just so we've got, you know, more than one thing going in there. Come, you stay in there then. So the idea is we wouldn't have a full inventory when we did this. We trundle around in here, we get our stuff, we come over, we take our hard earned harvest, and bang, and off it goes. It runs over there, does its thing over in the actual farm, in the store. It's going to take a while. In fact, let's just run around and see whether we can catch it at work, shall we? As I say, this is going to take a short while. Hopefully the stuff will go 16. Well, that's gone up already. Yeah, has it gone? You gone already? You have. So you shot back. So 2 times 16 plus 15. Yes, that's gone up, hasn't it? Because it was 16 plus 13. and obviously the lettuces have gone up as well. And that is it. That is really all we're aiming to do. Just get a simple system where we can load the carts up, fire them off. At this point for these will just go all the way across here. This will obviously look better now. There is a potential issue with these bloody things. Are they going to be a problem? I don't know, because I think they've jumped off in time. They got out of the way. We'll have to see how that goes. But eventually it just comes back and then waits for us to load it up again. Now obviously this is particularly ugly. It's not a nice looking thing at the moment, so we're going to have to spruce this up. I did want to do it in spruce, hence spruce it up, but that is not an option for us at the moment. We will add a cart that comes out from the farm area over there. We may even do one that kind of can cut in over here. I don't know. There's plenty of ways and means to do it. We could do something down here, for example, that we can just, it'll loop down and go in, and we could use it to, you know, put in our avocados and apples and pears and yada yada. But on that note, I think we're going to call it an episode. I will finish this off next episode. We'll get some sprucing up done. We'll get the entrance sorted out so it looks nicer out. And obviously we'll work down here and get this all tidied up and get this hole in the floor ripped out as well. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon, and bye for now.